Hi friends, welcome to Creating with Jovi, and welcome to Christmas in July Swap 2026. Our host is Carol at A Crinkled Path, and the co-hosts are Trish at Crafting Whimsy, Susan at I Totally Love It, Angela at The Traveling Crafter, and Sierra at Cooley Craft Corner. I will be sure to link all of the amazing collaborators in my description box below. Each one of us will be sharing 4 videos. The first video will be unboxing the 3 handmade tags sent from our Secret Santa. And then the second one will be unboxing 3 junk journal supply items. And then the third one will be unboxing a handmade or Christmas item and 2 Christmas winter supply items. And in that one, it will be revealed to us who our Secret Santa is. And then this is our 4th video where we show what we made or what we boxed up for our Secret Santa. I am the Secret Santa for Michelle at Curiously Michelle. And I want to share with you today all of the packages that I'll be sending to her. So package number 1, we were to make 3 tags. And so that's what I'm sharing with you here. And I also wrote her a card. And it says, "Dear Michelle, wishing you the best Christmas in July ever. I have enjoyed being your Secret Santa. Crafty hugs." Now, of course, it's a secret. So in this first package, I can't put my name. I'm also going to send her this red gingham trim. It's got pom-poms on it. Some Merry Christmas stickers. Now for Christmas in July, we don't have to send just Christmas stuff. But in this first package, I'm definitely leaning in that direction. A red doily. This pretty tag, this one doesn't have to be Christmas, but I thought the colors worked nicely. And then we have some additional tags that she can use when she's creating a junk journal or use on gifts or however she would like. And then I have this cute little card. This actually folds in half. It's there's a, what do we call that? It's like, not embossed, but you guys know what I mean. It's scored there. And so it can fold right in half, but I'm not gonna fold it. I'm gonna leave it just the way it is. And then I have 2 of the pastel pieces. So I think those are cute. And all of the little stuff I'm gonna try to put into this envelope so it doesn't get lost in the package. Oh yeah, and then I had created some die cuts using some neutral things. So here's a Christmas ornament, and then here are a couple of neutrals in a floral shape, but they have snowflakes on them that are embossed. The paper was embossed with snowflakes and holly leaves. Now I learned about Michelle that she does like metallics. So there are a few things here that have metallics on them and sparkles. She likes sparkles. So this, we've got some sparkly paper, and of course I used my stickles. So that's gonna work great. This also, a lot of stickles on here. And then this as well. We have some sparkly fabric, sparkly trim, and then some sparkly stickles added to this one. I stuffed everything into this envelope to protect it, to protect those tags. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the envelope and I'm gonna wrap it in this fabric, and she can use this fabric as well. So this will be like wrapping paper. And I'm just gonna try to figure out the best way to do it. Yep, I think I'm just gonna roll it like this. Here we go, it looks good. I'm gonna fold this under like this, and I'll fold this under like this. And then I'm going to take, I'm thinking this right here, some eyelash trim. And I'm gonna double it up like this, I think. We're gonna make sure we have enough of it. And then we're gonna go around like this. And turn it like that. Come around to the front and tie it. There we go. Center that, make it look pretty. And then I'm going to tuck the card in here, like that. There we go. And then this, I think what I'll do is I'll take this, I'll push this through, and then I'll tie that on as well. There. So this is our first package. We have 2 to go. So package number 2 should include 3 junk journal paper crafting supply items. So I have attached this polka dot ribbon. Again, it doesn't have to be Christmas. So this one I leaned a different direction for this one. We've got these 2 charms, and they're like lollipops in the shape of hearts. So cute. Some strawberry fabric. She likes true colors and brights. And this has the red and then the bright green. Some coordinating buttons. We've got red and white gingham and polka dots and florals and stripes. Now I did throw in these cute hats. They are red and teal and green. I will add this little die cut. It's red and says joy, so that's a little bit of Christmas there. Since she likes brights, I threw in this notebook with a fabric cover that I created, and I used some coffee dyed papers inside. Just a little notebook that she can, do a grocery list on or whatever. And then this says Good Times, a wax seal and washi tape. And I thought that was good for, getting some brights into the package somehow. This is a vintage card, and I love it so much because the picnic basket is just so cute. And so she could use this easily in a junk journal. And then I thought I'd go ahead and add this tag that I made using a door with some bright yellow and orange on it. I'm going to go ahead and slide a few things into this just to protect it. I hope the wax seal makes it through the mail. Sometimes they don't. Let me put this in with it. It might provide a bit of a buffer. Hopefully it will. I think it will actually. Oh yeah, we better put this in there too, or it won't make it. It'll get lost or wrinkled or something. So we have those safe and sound in there. Then I'll go ahead and pop all that into this fabric here. And then I'm thinking we could go ahead and stuff these into this envelope. Kind of keep everything together if we can. And then I'm thinking this fabric will slide in. Yep, that's nice. And I think our buttons can go on top. And then let's keep these out. We'll decorate the outside of the package with these. So I'm thinking, since this package has a lot of red, let's go ahead and use this red satin fabric to wrap it in. Again, this is something that she can use in her junk journaling. It'll provide a little bit of like cushion too for when this is going through the mail, and hopefully that wax seal will make it. I will just fold this over just like we did the first one. This one's a little longer, so let me fold it here, and then I'll fold it like that. There we go. Now we have some yarn here. I think I'll double it up again, just like I did the first time. Again, this is something that she can use in her junk journaling. Let's flip this over, try to keep that fabric together if we can. There we go. All right. Now, before we tie it, see if we can get the charms on. There we go. I might go ahead and tie one part of it like that. We'll do the charms on that side, and then we'll do this trim on this side. And then that can just hang down and be cute. There, what do we think about that? That looks pretty cute. So that is package number 2. Here we are to package number 3. I'm gonna write her a note on this card. Let's set that over here. And for this package, it's supposed to include 1 handmade item and 2 Christmas winter supply items. So I made this beautiful tag, and I used lace and a doily, and I added some sparkles to it. She likes sparkles. I added a crocheted flower, added a little sparkle on there, as well as this charm. And so that's my handmade item. And then some winter craft supply items. So what I did was, again, I'm gonna add trim, but each of the trims are different. They're all red and white, but they're all different. So this one has stripes. I thought that was super cute. And then a brand new roll of washi tape with holly berries and holly on it. I think it's holly, it could be pine. Anyway, it's pretty. And then these die cuts, and these are Christmas themed. This could be Valentine, but that's okay. Now, actually, I learned that she doesn't like Santa, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the Santa ones out. I had gathered these things together, and then I got all the information, and I saw that. So that's okay, because we still have plenty of other ones. Plus, we are going to add to it the deer. And then these have a nice sort of wintry look on them, and some tags and things. And then we have this vintage paper, and she loves modern more than vintage, but these do have Christmas items on them. So I thought it's from a Christmas magazine. Like this says Christmas card tree. And so there are some references here. And I thought, you know, she could look through here and find something that she'd like to use, or she could share it in the future. So we've got that in there. And then we have some pretty wintry paper with snowflakes on it. I also learned that she's going to be making something gothic soon. So I've added this very deep purple vintage dyed music paper that I made. I used Rit dye to create it. They came out so rich and beautiful. So there's 3 sheets of music, actually 4 sheets of music. And then these are vintage papers dyed in the same dye bath. And like this one's a receipt for a Kano Lodge from 1989. This one, I don't know what it was, but she could use that in her junk journals. And this is a letter. It's very, it's been covered by the dye, but you can see there's some handwriting on there, which is kind of cool. The tiny goodies, I'm going to go ahead and put in this little envelope so they don't get lost. Let me see if there's anything else. I don't think this will fit. I think that's a little, oh my gosh, it fits. I can't believe it. This might be a little tall, but that's okay. I can leave the envelope open. Oh, it closes actually. Wow. This is probably, oh my gosh, that's gonna fit too. I can't believe it. That's so funny. I didn't think it would. Let's try this. Okay. Finally one that was too big, but we got the rest in there. That'll keep those safe and secure in there. So this package will be wrapped a little bit different, I think, because we do have some papers that we're sharing. Let me get these in a stack, okay? And then we'll get this right here. We can go ahead and put this in a red manila envelope just to keep the papers from getting, you know, too wrinkled. And that'll help, I think. And then we can pop this in here like this, Actually, this too can go inside. I wonder what'll happen if I do this. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then this package, I'm gonna wrap it in burlap. I think that'll be fun and different, and I love working with burlap. It's so fun and organic, and I layer with it frequently. So I'm gonna pull the phrase off real quick, and then we'll get to wrapping it. All right, let's see if I can get this to work. Yep, I think that's gonna cover it just fine. I always do enjoy wrapping gifts. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's a great way to express ourselves artistically, and I enjoy it very much. All right, now let's see if we can get this to stay. I need to grab some more trim here. All right, so I've got some white eyelash trim. It looks like I've got a ton of it, so I'm not gonna need this whole ball, but I want to get enough to sort of double it up like I did before and have plenty to wrap around it. This package is a little bit bigger, so I want to make sure I'm generous enough. Since I have this upside down, and I'm doing that because I just kind of want to keep an eye on it, because it's, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, burlappy. So let's move this over here on my lap, and we're gonna lay this down on the floor. I am on the floor, my friends. I'm in my new craft room. I'm working on setting it up, but it is not set up yet. All right, so that's going over here. This is going over here. And then we're gonna twist these around each other like that. Okay, now we can flip it over. There we go. Now, since the burlap moves around a little bit, I am gonna put this in a knot. And now we can attach our washi tape. Actually, let's do the trim first because it's bigger. All right, we got our trim, and then we'll just put the washi tape right on top. How fun is that, right? And then we'll tie that. I'll do a bow, even though because it's eyelash trim, it won't look anything like a bow, but we'll try. Definitely does not look like a bow, and that's okay. It looks fluffy and wintry and fun. All right, now this is the big reveal, so I'm gonna write her a letter real quick. All right, my friends, so I did mark each card. Well, I marked cards 2 and 3 in the upper corner so that she would know it was package 2 and package 3. And then on the back, I simply wrote, "Dear Michelle, Merry Christmas in July. This package contains some papers for your upcoming Gothic journal and, of course, other goodies. I've enjoyed being your secret Santa, your new crafty friend, Jovi, creating with Jovi." And then I figured we'll take this. I'm trying to hold this carefully in case that's not dry yet, but we're gonna take this and slide it right under here, and I think that card goes so good with the burlap. It's just such a great match. Hopefully this package will stay together. I think it will. The burlap might get a little bit loose around these edges, but I'm not too worried about that. All right, my friends, I wrapped everything in plastic bags. Each one has their own individual bag. It's a rainy time of year, and I was watching a video, and somebody's package got wet. I can't remember what channel that was, but anyway, I thought, I've got a lot of extra packing supplies, and so I knew I was going to be sending this out, and I had a bunch of these because I've been ordering furniture that I had to put together. So I had a bunch of these, and I thought I'm going to save those for sending out some, mail. And then I actually have these foam sheets that were to safeguard the furniture that I ordered. So I'm gonna pop a few of these in the box, and then that's gonna be it. it's ready to go. I'm going to get it wrapped up. I want to thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed this. Please check out all the collaborators. They're going to be in my description box. Thanks for watching. See you soon.